There is nothing wrong with your streaming video. Do not attempt to adjust your monitor. We are now controlling the market. We control the high tech and the low tech. Our electronic sensors can see and hear with crystal clarity and beyond. Our imagination has shaped the market beyond what our competitors have conceived. Consumers will buy what we produce and sell. You are about to see the outer limits of Team Erie. Our mission is to provide customers with unmatched sensor quality and reliability, size, performance, and price. We will do this in the most cost-efficient way possible so that we can maintain competitive pricing. We aim to be number one in the industry in customer service, customer relations, and in satisfying customer needs. In our ascendancy to dominate the market, we have a track record of success. Soon we will have perfectly met those goals in that mission statement. Here in Team Erie, our employees are number one. We provide them with the best and ever increasing better facilities to reach our goals. We set our foothold in the low tech market by unveiling and strategically developing EAT and E2. And then later, by releasing state of the art products E3 and E4, we were able to take control of the high tech market. Initially, we were on equal footing with the most competitive companies in the low tech market. By resourceful selling and pricings, we were poised to come and dominate the high tech.
With the exception of 1 year, our profits have consistently increased over the years. 2020 was a remarkable year for Erie, bringing in over $32 million in profits. At this rate of growth, we project that in 2021 we will reach over $36 million. Erie had another outstanding year in 2020, with sales over $181 million and capturing over 25% of the market share. Our return on sales was 17.8%, leaving us with over $32 million in profits. No other company in the sensor industry came close to our sales, market share, and profit. We do not have the highest potential market share in both segments. However, we were able to pull it together and obtain the highest actual market share in both the high and low tech segments. Since 2012, Erie's stock price has consistently increased in value. This has been due to a very stable and well-balanced financial structure, as well as our ability to satisfy customer needs. In the past 8 years, our stock price has increased by tenfold, starting at $11.15 in 2012 and reaching a price of $113.06 in 2020. No other company has come close to matching or surpassing our stock price. Erie is clearly a cut above the rest. One of the reasons that Erie has been so successful is its ability to cut costs. Over the years, we have evaluated which areas of investment will give us the most marginal return and invested in those areas. We have been able to cut our material costs by 11.77% and labor costs by 14%. We are also able to reduce R&D cycle time by an outstanding 40.1% and reduce administration costs by a mind-boggling 60.2%. While all of these reductions were going on, we were also able to increase customer demand for our product by 14.40%. These changes have greatly helped us to compete on price in this competitive market. Our sales have been steadily increasing over the years. We were able to bring in over $181 million in sales in 2020 and project to bring in over $200 million in 2021. We recognize that consumer needs are the most important factor in sales and will continue to provide products that satisfy these needs and exceed expectations. Our return on sales has greatly increased over the years. The last 3 years it has held stable around 18%. We project that we can bring this up to 19% in 2021 by increasing automation and cutting costs. Over the last few years, our return on assets has become quite stable as we have developed a solid asset base. We project that this next year in 2021, we can bring this to over 23%. Much of this will be accomplished by our efforts to recruit and train the best employees. Our return on equity has also stabilized over the last few years. Last year it reached 42.7%, and we project that in 2021 it will reach 45%. In the beginning, our asset turnover was dropping due to investment in automation, plant capacity, and in reducing costs. The past 3 years, our asset turnover has consistently increased. Now that we have a solid asset base, we project to have our asset turnover reach 1.59 by the end of 2021. A few years ago, we had a rough transition point where our market share decreased, but over the last 3 years, we have captured what we lost and obtained much more. Last year, we obtained 25.92% of the total market share and plan to exceed 28% this following year in 2021. Without fail, our stock price has increased over the last 8 years. We feel that this is due to a well-balanced and stable company. In 2021, we project that our stock price will exceed $145. In summary, we project that in 2021, Erie will reach $200 million in sales, 19% return on sales, 23% return on assets, 45% return on equity, an asset turnover of 1.59, 28% total market share, $145 final stock price, and over $36 million in profits.
In order to make our products more user-friendly, we will continue to redesign our products according to schedule each year. Our new products will fit the demand for the current year as well as for the year to come. We do not revise our low-tech products on a yearly basis because the market doesn't allow for it. We let the products age slightly to fit the buying criteria. However, our high-tech products are revised yearly so that we can stay ahead of the market and can provide our customers with what they want when they want it. We pride ourselves in providing our customers with quality products that fit their current wants and needs. We aim to stay within the areas on the perpetual map, and we use it as our guide to produce all of our new products as well as to revise the old ones. Generally, we like to stay closer to the front of the high-tech segment so that we can have the best performing product in the segment. Our goal is to remain at the top of the market segments in both the low and high-tech segments. We build our capacity every year so that we can use approximately 150% of our plant. Our reasoning behind increasing our capacity is so that we can produce more products if necessary, but also because it can help us reduce our overtime costs. It is more cost efficient to have enough plant space to produce more products at once than it is to hire more employees or pay overtime. We build our capacity to help our company grow because it gives us the opportunity to expand our company while benefiting us as well. We have laid out several objectives for our finances in the future. Our goal for finance in the future is to continue to pay dividends to our investors, continue to invest in recruiting and training so that we have productive and skilled employees, and to continue to retire stock and pay off our long-term debt. We like to keep enough cash on hand to get us out of any sticky situations, but we invest most of our funds to help with the growth of the company. We like to stay ahead on TQM to the point that it is beneficial to us, meaning that we don't overspend, but we devote enough money to the areas that need it and will provide us with the most in return. One way we make sure we are keeping our finances in line is to monitor our ratios and to maintain a healthy, balanced level with them. Our group performed very well together, and as a result we never had any pressing critical incidents, but on rare occasions we would have small disagreements. In the beginning of the simulation, some group members wanted to produce a single product and just focus on it, but after further discussion we all agreed that we needed multiple products to serve the needs of the market segments. Automation also caused some issues because some group members wanted to increase the automation too soon to drop our costs, but it would negatively affect our company because it would cost way too much to do it all at once. Overall, we handled all of our problems in a very professional manner and the results were great. When we come together as a group, generally we would talk over the issues at hand and come to a consensus together. Sometimes it was difficult for us to meet because Jaquez is so far away, but we did use Skype to connect, which made things run more smoothly. Occasionally we would experience technical difficulties, but we remedied them with phone calls instead of video chatting. Also, on a few occasions, members would come to the meetings unprepared, without having looked over the results from previous rounds and making decisions for the upcoming ones. This made meetings slightly more difficult and unproductive.